We finally got them. I have been all over the place. I did buy them before release from StockX. We've got the white cement fours. I've seen people gripe, piss, moan, and complain. Quality this. It's a GR, guys. If you're still at the stage in your sneakerhead life that you're expecting like collab quality, because that's pretty much like the best quality stuff we get from Jordan brands, they're collabs. If you're expecting that from general releases, it's time to get away from Jordan brand, if that's what you're thinking. Because they ain't doing that. They ain't giving us that. It's just not going to happen. So I've looked at them already. They ain't that bad. I like them. I've never owned the white cement fours. I'm super excited. I know there's been some changes from the 2016s and all that blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Buy them if you like them and don't bitch and gripe. If you feel like there's a chance you'll bitch and gripe, go to the store and check them out. Don't buy them online. That way, if you buy them, you don't have to then come on the internet and bitch, piss, and moan. Because they're out there, guys. You can get them at the stores. Because nothing drives me crazier than something that you could have physically went put your hands and feet on and then decided if you want to buy, instead of buying it online and then running around and bitching like a little girl about it's the quality. I don't like the shape. Oh my God. Wham, titty, boo, boo. I don't want to hear that shit. So maybe you don't like me now. Oh well, leave the video. Because that's how I feel. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Real sneakerheads need to be real sneakerheads. Fake sneakerheads, go wear some Asics. Let's check these out together. Stay tuned. So, typical flight box, cement splatter print. Bought my true size, 8.5. Summit White Fire Red. Got these from StockX, like I said before. They're a little bit cheaper than getting them from GOAT. So we have the cement splatter print paper as well. The stupid StockX tag that I hate. Just like with eBay. I hate that shit. But it is what it is. We got the Nike tag. We're going to grab the other one so we don't have to deal with all of that nonsense while we look around the shoe. But here we have it. Obviously, the netting's changed a bit from the previous style. It's shifted. The window's a little bit smaller. Like I said, there's all these different details that have changed. Supposed to be closer, truer to original form in the 80s, which, you know, it's not that serious to me. Hence the intro of this video. It's not that serious to me. I know going into it that I'm not getting a 1989 product. I'm just not. They're never going to give you that. Ever. Even if they charged us $1,000 retail, they're just not going to give us that. That's not Nike. We just have to come to that realization, guys. But speaking of Nike, there is the logo in fire red. Herringbone. Polyurethane that is a legitimate brick of a foam, with a visible air sole unit in the heel, encapsulated air sole unit in the forefoot. Beautiful cement print. One of the most neutral and iconic sneakers of all time. One of the greatest back ends on a sneaker ever. Right here, the white cement fours. That looks so good. And then we even have some speckle splatter print on the black in the Nike logo. Just, it looks really good. You know, the leather, of course it could be better. But it could be worse. We've gotten worse, guys. We've definitely gotten worse from them. So, a lot of polyurethane coating here. It's cheaper cut. It's genuine. It's like a split grain, but it's okay. We got the little die cut to make it look like it's a premium cut of leather, but it's not. We got the die cuts right here, as you can see. White laces. And God, that just looks so good. The subtle hit of red, just with that being the only hit of red that you see up top. I love that about it. Always have. And then got the Air Jordan tag. That is some cheap pleather vinyl tongue right there, guys. I'm sure that'll squeak a little bit. Decent padding in the collar. Like, the reason I said that what I said in the intro, because it's like, The black cement threes taught us this is what we're going to get. So set the bar lower on your expectation, and if that's not acceptable, stop buying Jordans. Don't buy stuff just to have a reason to bitch and complain. That is the internet, though, right? They buy stuff to bitch and complain. I'm in two, not just the sneaker community, the fragrance community. There's even bigger titty babies over there. My God. Some of you watching this are from the sneaker community. You know what I'm talking about. There's some serious titty babies over there. Bunch of men, you know. Trying to get this damn sticker off. Doesn't seem to want to work. I'm sure it's Dream Cell. I doubt they gave us polyurethane. Holy crap! We actually got polyurethane. I'm so proud of Nike and Jordan Brand right now. I was trying to get this sticker off. Fire red Nike Air on the sock liner. I was trying to get those off. There we go. I am so proud. We actually got polyurethane with an OG color. I'll be damned. And it's the actual 8.5. Not a cut down. It's an actual 8.5 sized polyurethane insole. I'm so proud of them. I thought for sure it was going to be Dream Cell. Again, you learn to set the bar lower with them. So when they give you something great, it's like, holy shit, Hercules, good job, Nike. You gave us what you should always give us. Should always be this with originals, you know. I don't expect it on every collab. I mean, collabs would make more sense. They're premium priced. And, you know, new colorways that are non-original. I understand Dream selling those. You know, but OGs, yeah, we need the polyurethanes because that's what OGs were. All the extra stitch and tucked on. That's some laziness right there. They just tape it and shove it under an insole. And that's Strobel. A little bit of rebound in the polyurethane. It's. I'm guessing it might be a little bit of that softer blend, but they're still bricks. It's still rock hard. You know, if you're buying Jordan 3s and 4s and 5s and stuff for comfort, apparently you don't know what comfortable sneakers are, you know. There's a serious comfort out there these days. The polyurethane slides in so much easier than the Dream because the Dream Cell's more floppy. There's more structure and less give to the flex in the polyurethane ones. So, yeah, I mean, look, guys, let's call it what it is. The quality's shit, right? I know the quality's shit. I knew going into it the quality was going to be shit. I'm buying it for the look of the damn thing. I've never owned them before. I don't want to get an older pair like the 2016s. They're 9 years old now. In a few more years, this is going to start being an issue. That's why I'm ready for the Protro treatment. Let's do a firmer Phylon. Phylon lasts pretty much forever. Let's do a firmer Phylon. They could make it look just like this. And if they didn't tell you, you probably wouldn't even know that it's not polyurethane anymore. They'd be more comfortable. They'd last even longer. Nike, give it a try. You won't listen to me. You don't watch this. You don't care what I think. Because it's shut up and buy it when it comes to Nike and Jordan Brand. And guess what we're going to do? We ain't going to shut up. We're going to buy it. Exhibit A, right? I'm happy with them, guys. I went into it not expecting a premium product. I'm very surprised I actually got a polyurethane insole. So, I'm happy to have them. I'm very much happy to have them. Training legs in a little while. I ain't about to wear these today. But tomorrow I might. I was debating on wearing my fire red 3s, but might have to throw these on. I haven't had them on feet yet, obviously. We need to get to the on-foot portion. You've seen them based on post-recording editing. You've seen them on my feet. You've seen them in the thumbnail and all that stuff that I haven't done yet in real time. But it's time to get to that. So thank you guys for watching. For those of you that saw the intro but are still here, you're real sneakerheads that totally get me. For those that got offended and left, there's a reason I said go wear your Asics, you fake sneakerheads. Because grown men get it at this point. It's the little kid sneakerheads that are like, oh my God, I should be getting all this stuff. Old heads ain't griping like this as much. Some do. But most ain't. Like, you think Jumpman Bostic's bitching and griping? Shout out to Mark. Marcus, Polo and J's, you think he's bitching and griping? No, they understand the reality. And they bought them anyway. You know why? Because they're real fucking sneakerhead collectors. Shout outs to them. 2 OGs right there. That's my guys. So, yeah, I'm happy with them. Could be better, sure, but I ain't mad at it. I knew what I was getting into. It's Nike and Jordan Brand. Time to get them on feet. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you leave. We'll see you on the next one.